Good morning, YouTube. Hey, you guys. I said I would come on here and give you guys details on what I feed my goldfish. Like I said, I like to keep a varied diet. I like to mix it up for them and make sure it's on the healthy end. And just make sure they don't get bored. Um, I am the queen of overthinking, disclaimer. So anytime I'm like, oh, so this must be good for them, I end up like squirreling aside some money and then going to buy something. So I'm just gonna start with their staple diet because as you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. With I know that they'll have um, at least daily, majority of the time is New Life Spectrum. That's the regular pellet. It does pretty well with sinking if you like literally toss it in with a little force. Most of them will sink. If not, you can always soak the pellets to make sure they sink faster. And then New Life Spectrum Ultra Red. Let's see if that'll focus. There we go. New Life Spectrum Ultra Red. I actually found this on like sale on accident because usually it's like 16 bucks, but I found it and it was not that. It was mismarked, but because I found it, they went ahead and gave it to me for the wonderful price of $9.99. But yeah, so that's supposed to enhance the red color. Then we've got fluval bug bites here. Hold on, let me let it focus. Fluval bug bites. This is supposed to have, more bug larvae. So I figured, oh, it's a little more natural, more what carp would find in the wild, even though goldfish aren't found in the wild. Um, oh, and then Rapashi Soylent Green gel food. I'm sure everybody already knows about this, but it's like 1 part gel food and then 2 to 3 parts water. Let it sit up and it gets like a gel. Mine doesn't really come to the consistency that I've seen other people's come to, so we'll see. It might just be something in the way I'm mixing, or maybe my water's too hot. Then Rapashi Super Gold. Just recently got this, and of course my goldfish love it. They are pretty much not discriminatory, except with a couple of things. Then I feed frozen brine shrimp, just regular brine shrimp. And I also feed krill. This is new. I just found out that they like krill, so that's been recently added. And then the omega-1 frozen super brine shrimp that has spirulina in it. This is probably their favorite one, actually, the brine shrimp. Frozen bloodworms, also something that they love. And frozen mysis shrimp. I don't see a lot of people saying this, but my goldfish loved it. I was feeding it when I just had the one goldfish at first, and she loves it. Now these are here because I also like to, like I said, make it interesting for them. And I've steamed egg before and sprinkled in like garlic powder and added some water and steamed it on the stove for them. The only thing about that, like they love it. The only thing, it's not a great shelf life, and I don't like wasting a whole egg, so I don't do it often. But then spinach, of course, I blanch it for a little bit, put it in a little coffee mug or a little bowl in the refrigerator or in the microwave. I'm sorry, and nuke it for like 45 seconds, and then put it on this nice little veggie clip. It would work better if you get one with a longer stem because they start to ripping and pulling, and this will like just come right out. But get a little veggie clip, and yeah, go like that. And then same thing with broccoli. Actually, since I only have the 2, what I usually do is take this and cut it in half. Sorry about the focus, you guys. And cut it in half lengthwise. That way, 1, it fits better in the clip, and then 2, I'm not using up all that broccoli because my kid loves broccoli, so I'm giving them both. Oh, and I forgot. Okay, wait, there's one more thing that I have to add. Baby sweet peas. They love peas, of course. Everybody knows that. At least everybody that I've seen is basically aware of that. But they love peas. So when I first started off, it was just peas, the New Life Spectrum and then the mysis shrimp. And then all these other things got added in over time and just became part of, my little routine with them. So now that all the frozen stuff and refrigerated items are placed back where they're supposed to be, I've got this. It's time for the update. I've got this. This is the last little bit of my ceramic media. Initially, when I thought it was just an ammonia spike causing that cloudiness, I tried to put that in here, but it overfilled the filter media carriage, and I was not trying to like dry it out. It had already gotten wet and been in there like overnight, so yeah, I was just like, you know what, I'll just let that seed properly and cycle and save it for, the next fish, or just find a way to put it in there where it's like hidden under the lava rock or something like that. But update for this, like I said, for some reason it's really like nice and clear up front, and then it's cleared up just a tiny bit, but that was my water change. I got a wonderful recommendation, and thank you, Chris Stubbings, because he has been like as interested in this and is interested in helping me figure this out as I could have asked anyone on YouTube to be, and I so appreciate it. He's like definitely, he's got a wonderful channel. You guys check him out. He's in my comments. So he's got this beautiful outdoor pond and living. It's actually just a living space. It looks like you're at somebody's like national or state park walking through, and it's just his backyard. It looks so beautiful. But he's got some projects coming up in the new year, but go check out and see what he has so far. Seriously, it's beautiful and breathtaking. So thank you, Chris, for helping me so much to try to figure out what was going on. So, okay, you guys know that these are attached, sorry about the reflection, but that these Java fern are attached with super glue to lava rock. And I got that from a YouTube tutorial. And what I did not know is that just like the rhizome of Java fern does not like to be covered up with like substrate or rocks, just the roots should be covered up. Yeah, they don't like super glue choking their rhizome either. So I adhered these incorrectly, and literally, like, no joke, like I'm not gonna put my hand in there to touch them because they're starting to get mushy. You know how you like get these beautiful flowers and they've been cut and you put them in water and they last for a little while, and then all of a sudden the water starts to get murky in whatever vessel or vase that you're holding them in. Yeah, same concept. So that cloudiness I've determined was decaying plant. I'm basically choking them unintentionally. I was just a little too overzealous, and then not to help the situation, I didn't have any fertilizer to add or any like official light. This light that's coming into the tank is literally just overhead skylight, well, not skylight, but overhead light from my bedroom. So that's not helping their case. So what I figured out I was going to do was I'm just going to try to remove this in a way where it would preserve the lava rock, because I really love lava rock, and it's, started to get some of that beneficial bacteria on it. And I know I plan on getting one more fish for the child because she has her heart set on a fish that will not be named right now because we haven't gotten him or her yet. And yeah, that's just going to be a process. You'll see it when we see it. But yeah, I'm going to try to preserve the lava rock just because I really love the look of it on the all black background. I still want to put plants, but I'm going to be more prepared next time. Like next time I'll have, fertilizer instead of, dipping them in the bleach. And I probably did that even a little too long. I'll actually just kind of quarantine them or set them up in that empty 10-gallon up there with like a sponge filter or something, and just let them kind of relax and get used to, my water and parameters and things like that. But yeah, I will definitely try again But for this first time, like I said, I can be the queen of overthinking, and I think I just jumped the gun and wasn't prepared um, properly for the plants. And I can take a hit. I felt so bad. I was like, oh no, but you guys, they've been like gasping for air. They've like stayed at the top way more than normal. I was trying to watch them even last night, and they were like, trying to rest near like the middle of the tank or the middle of the water column, and then would have to like jolt out of it and keep going to the top and stay up there and like surface gulp for I don't know how long. And I do recall that before, I got the air stone and see, they're doing it now, and they literally just ate. But yeah, I remember the surface gulping and everything when I got that orange fish originally because she came in a bowl and did not have like an air stone or anything like that, and I had no clue what I was doing. I was just researching, wondering like, why is she staying at the top of the bowl? There was no oxygen or not enough oxygen in there. And so yeah, so I'm going to try to get rid of the plant matter today, sadly. Yeah, but that's okay. Next time I'll try again. I really wanted to see if I could play around with like the lava rock and just rearrange it in like a cute way, and then the next time I try I'll be a little more planned or have the hardscape a little more mapped out. So yeah, it's okay. First trial, new hobbyist, things happen. I would really love, I know what I want the finished product to look like. I just have to make sure that, I'm prepared and do my due diligence and making sure that, yeah, it looks good, but I want to make sure that it's healthy for them. I don't want to be like, oh, well, I'll give it a few more weeks and have them like slowly choking in there. Like, that's not cool. So, yeah, like I said, I'd rather next time try it out in that 10-gallon and maybe order online too. Because like I said, now when I bought these plants, the ends of the rhizome that were exposed were already like blackened, and like there's a couple of brown stems that have already come up, and yeah, but there's no like seeds or anything like that forming on the leaves. They're just starting to like brown from the top and kind of go down. I've already taken out a couple of mushy plants because they were kind of digging through them, and literally just one plant kind of melted up and just like floated up. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, we've got basically a tub full of dead plant matter in here. So I'm going to remove them, do a 30% water change. I had done a salt dip, and but since there'll be no plants in here, I'm just going to add salt to the tank. And let that chill and let them kind of recuperate from that. I know salt does a lot of great things for the water column and the fish health. They'll be able to replenish a lot of whatever nutrients have been, soaked out of the tank with the plant trying to overcome my mistake. Where'd they go? Oh, they like playing that little gap between the filter and the tank and getting whatever algae they think is on the airline tubing. But yeah, that's it. That's the update, you guys. Thank you so much again, you guys, for sticking with me. I know a couple of people made comments and trying to like lead me in the right direction, and I thank you so much. I've been looking like a mad woman online to try to figure out what causes this. I've even asked a few forums and posed a few questions to some YouTube hobbyists that I trust, and oh my gosh, they answered my questions. Like, so that's how we got to determine that these plants were fastened to the lava rock just a little overzealously, and yeah. Yep. But that's it. Other than that, I'm gonna get them squared away and get their water cleaned up for them, and yeah, just make sure that they've got a happy, healthy situation. Oh yeah. All right, you guys, have a good one. Sorry about the 4-year-old yelling in the background. We've been up pretty early, so it's past breakfast time. She's already had breakfast. Now it's time for a snack for the small one. These have had breakfast, so once it's quiet around here, meaning the little person is napping, we'll get this water change done. I'm gonna take the lava rock out and try to preserve as much. Like, I wanted to try to get this done without drying out the lava rock because I don't know how much beneficial bacteria is actually on there. But I don't want to lose any either. So I'm just gonna see what I can do with a Phillips head screwdriver, you guys. Let's hope there's lava rock left when I'm done. If not, I mean, yeah, it doesn't cost that much, but I just really like it, and I like the shape of those pieces. It's hard to find the shape that you like without having to adjust it or alter it with a hammer, and I don't want to do that. So here's to healthy fish. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving and a wonderful holiday, even in spite of circumstances. All right, you guys, be blessed. Have a great one. Bye, YouTube. See you next time.